welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Action out of the AAA International League in this one. It's the Louisville Bats going up against the Indianapolis Indians.
And now,
introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Bubba Chandler. Let's take a closer look. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Now it's the second baseman, Ivan Johnson. Here's a grounder right side, and that's just foul. The 0-1. This one lifted to center field. Bay. And there's one down. Let's check out the lineup.
Fielder, number 2, Quincy McAfee.
Digging in for the bats, Quincy McAfee.
Let's go, Indianapolis!
That's to third. Fair ball! Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. So up next, Noelvi Marte. On a line. That's a hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. Back-to-back base hits. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. And a base hit right there. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. That's 3 hits in a row. They're really cooking now. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. This next at-bat looms very large. And here at the plate, Edwin Rios. And it gets by. 1 run comes in. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Davis Wenzel digs in now. Base hit, center field. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Nice job of staying disciplined in that bases loaded spot. He didn't sell out for pull side power, but lined it to center and brought home the run. Now the left fielder, Jacob Hurtubise. And that one fouled off. So the base is all loaded up now. On the ground, 2 ball. Tags the runner. No throw here, and the bases are now loaded with 2 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Francisco Urbaez.
Francisco Urbaez now at the plate. Line, and that's a base knock. 1 run comes in. Here comes the throw. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. It's a 4-run inning on 6 hits. No errors and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Louisville with the lead, 4-0. Welcome back. And on the mound today, Rhett Lauder. Here's what you should keep an eye on. Should be interesting to see how he mixes in that sinker in this one. It's not his bread and butter pitch, but he's got a decent amount of confidence in it. The key is going to be getting enough vertical movement on it because a sinker that flattens out often turns into a meatball. I'm sure he'll have to throw it enough to have some feel for it, but he might want to keep it in reserve for the moments he really needs a ground ball. It's through for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Digging in for the Indians, Ji-Hwan Bae. That one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Pops this one up. Marte settles under it. 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They certainly have their work cut out for them, already down big, but the manager knows he has to make sure they don't change their approach too much. These guys can't be swinging for the fences on every pitch. Got to put together quality at-bats, cluster some hits together, and maybe they'll be right back in this one. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Indianapolis, Jack Suwinski. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to first, could be 2. And steps on the bag for the out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Henry Davis.
Coming up now to the dish for Indianapolis, Henry Davis. And he's got a cannon behind the plate.
Come on, Henry.
High in the air, out to right. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the second. The bat's out in front, 4-0. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Wins, stands at 6 foot even, 190 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. 0-1. Attacking the zone in this first inning, but the hitters haven't been fooled because too many strikes have leaked over the middle of the plate. Down 0-2, swings through it. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Now batting.
We head back to the top of the lineup. Ivan Johnson, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground, collects it. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 2, Quincy McAfee.
Base is empty with 2 out. Quincy McAfee getting ready to hit. Singled and scored the first time around. Fly ball to center. Suwinski. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Bats have the lead, 4-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Now up, Spencer Horwitz.
The first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Come on, Spencer. Go back to Louisville.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. So digging in, DJ Stewart. Gets down, base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Next to hit, Mike Jarvis. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. That's 3 straight singles. And the home crowd buzzing a little bit. Maybe a chance for these guys to get back into this game. Here's the left fielder, Nick York. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Comes through with the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Nobody out, bases loaded. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson. That's ripped towards center. Brings it in for the out. Both runners tagging from second and third. In there, he's safe. Not your everyday sac fly there. He smoked that one, but it just couldn't find a safe landing spot. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alika Williams. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Williams.
Hit in the air, right field. Hines settles underneath it, pulls it down. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 1-run game. These guys are really producing this inning. 3 runs across so far in this frame. Digging in for the Indians, Ji-Hwan Bae. First time up was a pop-out.
Ji-Hwan Bae.
Line drive, and it's caught. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 left aboard. We're at the end of 2. The Bats lead it 4-3. We move on to the 3rd inning. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Noel V. Marte.
Noel V. Marte.
Looper into right field, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the right
fielder. It's been a tough game for him
Reese
so far. He's been giving up some hits, but I think he can still get back on track. So a man on. Reese Hines digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Eats it, and they're happy with the out. I think that was the safe, smart play. They take the sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Edwin Rios. Singled and drove in a run the first time through. Got tied up right there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball.
Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Into center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Lead runner stops at second.
Now batting, designated hitter, Davis.
1 out and 2 on.
Wenzel.
Next up, the designated hitter, Davis Wenzel. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Hit hard on a line. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Jacob Hurtubise.
Next up for the bats, Jacob Hurtubise. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. We're here in the top half of the third. First and second, 2 down. Strike 2.
0-2.
This pitch popped up. And that retires the side. 2 runners left stranded, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. As we go to the last of the third, stepping to the plate from Indianapolis, Jack Suwinski.
Suwinski.
Come on, Jack.
Late swing, foul to the left. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. 1 gone. Couple of pitches,
Now
a quick out.
Catcher
That'll work.
Henry Davis.
Henry Davis will hit next. And that puts the tying run on base. Always scary when you see a liner back to the mound like that. Glad the pitcher's okay. Got to keep your head on a swivel out there. Next up for the Indians, Spencer Horwitz. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. They get 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, DJ.
So down to their final out of this one. DJ Stewart trying to deliver as the hero. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first. Ball game. Final score here, 4-3. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.